Have you ever looked at LeBron and wondered, how does this 39-year-old jump so high? Well, it's not because he has good genetics, it's because he has insane core strength. Those juicy abs he has are not just for showboating. They are the real reason for his inhumane dunking and success. And every workout we are going to talk about here links directly to what LeBron does on the court. In other words, when he trains in the gym with all those tools, he's really preparing his body for the game, and for that, what he mainly does is these three things. Number one, he builds stability to make every bit of his power count with little to less unnecessary movement, which causes him to waste no energy. Number two, he builds quick reactions so he can adjust and stay in control, even while he's in the air. Number three, he works on mobility so every movement stays smooth and natural, and not look stiff and robotic. In simple terms, I want you to think of your core like a bridge. If one cable of that bridge is weak and a car drives over it, the whole bridge will start shaking. And to prevent this from not happening, we will start off with LeBron's first weapon of choice, the stability ball. If you've ever tried to sit on one, you already know it's like trying to balance on a balloon while pretending you're okay. And if you look at LeBron, he uses it like a surgeon who is using a scalpel. The first exercise using the stability ball we are going to be doing is the jackknife into push-up. And here's how it goes down. Get into a plank position with your shins resting on the stability ball and your hands on the ground, shoulder width apart. After this, make sure your body is in one straight line, head to heels like a human surfboard. Now you need to pull your knees toward your chest, rolling that ball in as your hips lift slightly. That is the jackknife. Then, when you roll your legs back out, you need to drop into a push-up position with your chest down with your elbows at about 45 degrees. Lastly, press back up strongly. That's one rep, do 5 clean ones, and you'll start questioning your life choices. Before you question them, I'm gonna tell you what's actually happening here. The muscles that are driving the jackknife here are your abs and hip flexors. They got a little help from your chest, shoulders, and triceps when you did the push-up, but the real MVP, your stabilizers, which are those deep, tiny core muscles that keep you from rolling off the ball and planting your face on the floor. Basically, you're teaching your entire body to move as one unit, like when LeBron takes contact in mid-air but doesn't land on his face. It's because his body knows how to stabilize himself. It's like your abs, brain, and balance all are having a team meeting. Now imagine this, you are barely balancing on your knees like you are on a unicycle, and someone is throwing stuff at you. Sounds absurd, but this exercise really makes you lock in. Start by carefully kneeling on the stability ball, knees about hip width apart. Once you do this, I need you to find your balance, keeping the core tight, with glutes slightly engaged, and your chest tall like you own the gym. Now have a partner stand a few feet away with a light medicine ball, generally 2 pounds or 6 pounds depending on your level. They will toss the ball to you high-low and then side angles, and you need to catch the ball every time and toss it right back, while keeping your balance the entire time. Before you say why we are doing circus tricks, I'm going to tell you what's happening here. Firstly, your core and obliques are constantly firing to stabilize your spine. Then your hips and glutes are quietly in the background, working to keep you centered on the ball. And then your shoulders and arms are absorbing the force of each catch. Lastly, your brain is in overdrive. It's adjusting your posture in split seconds every time the ball changes direction. It's like you're playing catch on hoverboard. Every small adjustment when you catch the ball and throw it back trains your deep stabilizers. These are the muscles you won't find when you look at yourself in the mirror, but they keep your spine bulletproof. They are the reason that LeBron can twist in the air and dunk on his ops. It looks goofy, but it is like the dumpling training in Kung Fu Panda, so you gotta do it. This exercise will look like you are fighting ghosts, and if someone sees you, he might think you are crazy, as it involves waving a weird vibrating stick called the body blade, and it is way more effective than it looks. This time, I'm going to tell you first what will happen when you do this exercise, so you get convinced to do it. So when you start vibrating that blade, side to side, up and down, every shake sends rapid feedback signals through your body. We're talking over 200 muscle contractions per second. Your nervous system goes into full alert, and your stabilizing muscles, especially around your core, shoulders, and spine, start firing like crazy just to keep that thing under control. It might look like you're just waving a stick, but in reality, it's more than that, as underneath it all, your body is running a whole emergency system, meaning your body learns to autocorrect before your brain even processes it. To use this, hold the body blade at different angles, first to the right, then in the front, and lastly to the left, and make it vibrate for about 30 seconds each direction. This exercise sounds short, but trust me, after 10 seconds, your abs will be crying, because each position lights up a different chain of muscles. When it's to the side, your obliques, lats, and shoulder stabilizers take the hit. When it's in the front, it is your six-pack section, and because the body blade never stops moving, your core to shoulder connection stays engaged the whole time. This exercise will make your body be in sync like a fine-tuned engine. And also, plus, Point LeBron does it. LeBron also does an exercise to strengthen his shoulders, where he holds kettlebells at shoulder height, and sometimes, just to make us mortals feel bad, he stacks one kettlebell on top of another. That's right, he's literally balancing weights on his weights. At this point, it's not just strength training, it's chaos management. This time, you don't need to ask I'm going to tell you why. This exercise does overload stabilization, and it's one of the hardest yet smartest ways to build full body control. Here's what happens. You're holding those kettlebells perfectly still, or trying to. But because of their sheer weight and unevenness, this makes them unstable, like when the waiter has so many plates on his hands, and all of them are trying their best to fall down. So in response, your stabilizing muscles in the shoulders, arms, core, and back alarms your body to activate the countermeasures, improvising your muscles to be more stable. With the passage of time, this will 10 times your stability, which will surely up your moves. Alright, let's get into it. Grab 2 kettlebells, nothing too heavy to start. Something you can comfortably press overhead for 5 or 6 reps. That should be your baseline. Now, bring the kettlebells up to shoulder height. Keep your elbows slightly in front of your body, wrists stacked right over your forearms. For that extra challenge, go ahead and flip the kettlebells so the bells are facing up. It's a little harder, but it forces your body to stabilize even more. Think of it like going full LeBron mode. Once you're there, lock everything in. Keep your spine straight, ribs down, and your glutes tight. Don't lean back, and don't arch your lower back. This is about staying locked in and controlled. Now here's the kicker. Now you're not allowed to move, you should stay still. Keep your breathing in control, and within 5 seconds, you'll feel it. Your abs, shoulders, even your ankles will start trembling. It's like your body is sending a bad Wi-Fi signal. That's your body working hard to stabilize. If you can hold that for 20 to 30 seconds without your whole torso shaking like Jell-O, congratulations. You just unlocked a tiny piece of LeBron's superpower. Alright, enough balance. Let's talk about explosions. Every time LeBron takes off, it looks like he is flying now in this section. It's all about building that instant pop, the kind of power that turns a simple step into a highlight reel. Here's the setup for this exercise. LeBron at full speed charges down the court. He catches a lob, throws it down with authority, lands clean, pivots, and sprints right back the other way for another dunk, taking no rest, going 2 to 3 reps per side. Right, left, just all gas, no brakes. So what is the point of all this? Basically, he's simulating game conditions, the back-to-back explosive bursts of energy that separate elite athletes from the rest. While most players look like they are running through soup by the fourth quarter, LeBron will look fresh as he has built his body for this kind of repeated effort. His muscles have been conditioned to recover faster between sprints because he trains them under real stress and pushes his limits. Every time LeBron takes off, he's activating key muscles like glutes and hamstrings for the drive and power, then the core and hip flexors for stability and control, and the calves for that vertical pop, and last tie, when he dunks, he uses his upper body for balancing mid-air so he can stay in control, whether he's attacking the rim or getting ready to land. Next up, LeBron's hitting the standing push press. He loads up a barbell, dips slightly at the knees and hips, and then launches it overhead in one smooth, violent motion. This is what we call a kinetic chain energy, moving through your body like an electric current. And that's how LeBron turns a simple standing jump into a nuclear takeoff. The push press teaches your body to generate force efficiently, like a coiled spring snapping open with maximum energy. This makes him not just jump, but launch like a frog. Now let's talk about the move that humbles everyone the first time they try it. LeBron drops into a push-up with a medicine ball under his chest, then explodes upward so hard that both hands leave the surface before landing again. It's like a clapping push-up, but meaner, very meaner. We are doing this because it trains our fast twitch muscle fibers, the ones responsible for explosive power. These fibers are what give you speed, pop, and vertical leap. The faster they can fire, the more force you can generate in less time. That's why plyometric push-ups aren't just chest work, they're an upgrade. You're literally teaching your nervous system to react faster and hit harder. For LeBron, this means quicker first steps, allowing him to explode off the line with lightning speed. His elevation becomes faster, giving him more hang time when attacking the rim. And with more explosive upper body power, he's able to finish drives and dunks with greater force and control. This is how you go from an average vertical to head at the rim energy. So when you train your core the right way, through balance, reaction, and explosive movement, you stop moving like a collection of parts and start moving like a single kinetic system. That's the LeBron secret. And now it's yours.